It's a very important element in our world and in our body. Our body is made of about 70% water. Also, so is Mother Earth. And how this started about 6.5 years ago, I went to Japan and I studied with Dr. Masaru Emoto. He was the water scientist that did the water crystal photography. So he would take pictures of a frozen water crystal after he would say, "I love you," or after he would say, "I hate you," or after he would put words, he would take words to the bottle that was sitting in, or he would play music for it. And the structure of the water changed based on the frequency that it was surrounded by. So he was able to prove that water actually is vibrationally in tune with its surroundings, which means that everything that we say, everything that we think, everything that we do, everything that we sing creates an impression on water that actually stays in the water. And at the time that he was alive, he was considered a quack. A few years after he died, I think at the 2016 World Water Conference, they made an official announcement saying that they did actually agree with his work, that water records, stores, and transmits all wave information it receives. And so it's a powerful experience to come and sit together in this way. And then I ask that you continue throughout the month, you continue connecting with the water and honoring the water. We come back here every month to do it as a collective, which makes it much more powerful. So this is your water ceremony. I'll just like support you a little bit and kind of like guide it. But so everyone should have some instruments. We've passed instruments around, and I'm gonna teach you guys some songs in a bunch of different languages, but you're gonna rock it. And then we're basically gonna have like a little concert for the water. And the entire time we're really creating this energy of putting our love and our gratitude in the water. And then when we're done, the water's like a homeopathic. It's charged up with that, and we're gonna offer it back to the ocean. And aho! Nice job, guys. So next, we continue on with the direction of the south, and this is the time in your life when you're the little child. And so think about like little kids. So I think about my daughter, and everything is exciting. You know, like waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning on the weekend, not during the week when you're school, but it's so exciting to be up and like, you know, like playing with the flower and playing outside and running down the street and meeting new people and going places. And think about the joy and excitement and the wonder that children have. The direction of the west. This is the duality of the east. As the east is the rising of the sun and the beginning of our life, this is the setting of the sun. This is the end of our life. And in the common American culture, it's not really, people aren't really like, yes, getting older, this is great. It's usually the opposite. But in our indigenous culture, in our native culture, this is what we're here for. We've had all this time to live, to practice, to make mistakes, to find joy, to find peace, to find out what's important. And then when we sit in this direction, this is our time to be the elders. And we want to make sure that we acknowledge this aspect of our journey and really acknowledge our elders now. So we have, many elders in our community, and we want to take a moment to respect that they've spent a really long time figuring things out. Do we take the time to talk to them, to connect with them, to ask them who they are, where they've been, what they've learned, what they've done? Do we help them a little bit, carry some groceries, open a door, pull out a chair? One day we're going to be in this direction.
Lessons on the canto enamorado de un pájaro. Y ese pájaro es mi abuelo, es mi abuelo que canta enamorado. Canta, 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 canta. Desde lejos oigo el canto enamorado de este pájaro. Y ese pájaro